This will be my second video. I'm promoting my book. It's gonna be the last video, but second video. Again, Singuilar-One by Amazon KDP. You get this is the. Let me set this down real fast. This is the hardcover, and this is what the front looks like, and then through. I'm not gonna reveal too much. I just want I'm not going to show too much, but I'll show some. Copyright. And then this has a total of 40 chapters in it. Some of them is different, but the chapter one starts out with 1111. And then basically goes through the whole entire, the main character's name is Derek Helix. And I based my main character off because a human being's DNA has two strands of DNA, and so if you look on the back of the book, that's why I put the strand of DNA and then the crystals around it and the DNA going through the rock. It represents different, it's symbolic for different things, but helix comes from the double strand of DNA human beings have in them. So and then it goes through the rest of final crystal, preparing the battle, and so on and so forth. And like I said, the book this is a lot more pages I actually intended on having in the book. It's not actually 450, it's 441 pages in the book. It goes into different things, and yes, the book, it goes to things drawing back from Enoch and whatever, and other things as well. The main character did have a wife, but it wasn't like I was telling you in the video. He never actually had a wife. That was just put in place so he could complete. It was like a distraction, but yeah, it was put in place so he could complete his mission. And so the crystals and the diamonds, the gemstones, represent something to capture so he would complete his mission. So, but then I put my email and then the publisher, but I put a little different hints and details in here of a Kabbalic system of evil beings, entities, what each different crystal represents, the symbology and what it means. It deals with a lot of symbology and everything else in this book. And then other things as well. I don't know if anybody knows too much about graphene or whatever, but there's a lot of hints and symbologies in here as well with that, dealing with that, anyway, I should say. And also, the DNA represents obviously the human race's DNA being spliced to make these other bloodlines, because that's what this I put on, it represents the different bloodlines, hybrid bloodlines with that would fit into with humanity's origins, and the splicing with the graphene, and that's also why the DNA is coming out of. This is actually supposed to be a rock, not a crystal, but it was supposed to be with a rock, but it comes. That's just the origins of it. So. And so on and so forth, and then it goes into Derek because he's half human, half hybrid, and it goes into different details with that, his free will, and these entities throwing him off course, getting him distracted, but yet the angelic voice is calling him to complete his mission and everything. It's trying it's really just trying to draw him back to his whole purpose and everything, while all these other different beings that are matching with these different colors or these hybrid bloodlines are trying to distract him and throwing off course left and right, and literally doing whatever they can to take him off course and everything. Even, by the way, like maybe he would see something like he's supposed to go this route, he's supposed to do this, but yet they're telling him why do this, and so on and so forth. The different chapters of this, it starts out with him basically 11:11, waking up to this time clock 11:11. You hear the numbers 11:11 being a good symbol. His pretend dead wife's funeral, the descent into the darkness, the voice of God, first crystal, the tribe, basically like the Kabbalic system in this book, the keeper of the lore's secrets, awakening the power, the black goo represents by the graphene, the aftermath of this, allies in the shadows, training days, a veil as in the spiritual veil lifting off his eyes. Because throughout the book, yeah, he knows things, but he's giving hints and different things, but he's not giving everything. So that would keep him on his path and course where he's supposed to go. His doubt and division, hunt, the prophecy unveiled, and then, like I said, about each different crystal, the symbology of what they mean. Newcomb, New York, where he's at. It goes into like the MK Ultra and all this other stuff, time travel and different aspects. But you hear about a lot of that stuff has happened and going on today. I put in here as well. Renewal of his faith, Derek Helix's faith, the Dark Night of Soul. I put in the ice wall having to do with Antarctica and everything, these fallen race of entities and everything, that they were there before, and he's trying to basically, the book is trying to connect the dots, connect the pieces of why everything is the way it is, and to get it like the angelic realm talking to Derek, so it would make sense to him, why is this, why is that, why I'm having to do this, so on and so forth, because he's hybrid, but yeah, at the same time he's human, he's not perfect, but basically his hybrid state and human state is basically like his instilled free will of what he wants to act on, his hybrid state or his human state, so on. Global awakening, personal reckonings, the new guardians, the new angelic realm, the new heaven, new earth, and then the watchers on the wall, and it goes into different aspects of from the beginning and of different things of the book. But anyway, and like I said, the basically it's a character basically because he's trying his dead wife, which is her name was Abby, following her voice, and he still hears it every now and again, but it's actually represented as God's voice through this book. He never had a wife. And the tribe is this Kabbalic, satanic tribe, basically, having to do with coming against Derek, where they're human beings, but they're also having to do with like fallen angels and everything. And then basically it's going into like the different descents with that as well. Derek's awakening powers. Trying to give someone a sense of like what this is about more and everything as best I can. And then the part, chapter 13, the veil list is the spiritual veil, so on. And then more of a prophecy unveiled, so on and so forth. Anyway, you can also buy I have the ebook or the audio version on my on KDP as well. Just type in, go on there. If you type in Singuilar-One, it's Singuilr, and then one. You might not have anything pop up. Type in Singuilar-One, Stephen Handy, and then This is the cover you'll see. You'll see the hardcover, you'll see the soft copy, and then you'll see the ebook live version as well. So if you want to, you can get the ebook version as well and listen to the audio. I didn't get on there like some people will record their voice over the book. I didn't do that. It's in some other format anyway. So get your copy today. Thank you. Please support me. Please support. Please support. Thank you. Bye, Ernest.